Yo, what's going on, guys? RatchetMan159 with the plan here. Welcome to a talk video on the game Super Punch-Out. So I'm going to be going over with you guys on talking about this game today, and we're going to do that right now. Super Punch-Out. So there'll be some other stuff you're going to see on the slides in 1 second here. So we're going to talk about Super Punch-Out in today's video while my other ones play in the background. So this is what we're going to do here. So basically when Super Punch-Out went down, I'm going to tell you guys like what I went through to do this. That my thoughts on this game was, this was definitely one of the hardest games that I took on like in the entire channel. And definitely the hardest Super Nintendo game of all time. Yeah, it was definitely a hardcore challenge, and what I had to do to get through it, like, it was not easy in the slightest squad. It was very hard what I had to do, and then getting the hang of it was a little different. There were 16 different fighters. The first two, like this one you're seeing right here, this was easy once I got the hang of it, so it wasn't really too hard. I just had to know what I was doing. The first two fighters were easy, but once it came down to like the rest of them, it got hard from there on out. And I had so many energy drinks that I had to take to beat all these fighters, and it was not an easy thing I had to do. It took so much endurance, and it took so much what I had to do. But, you know, it was really... I really did what I had to do to get through this playthrough. And as you can see, you know, this is Glass Joe. I'm showing the first two and talking about it and stuff. Yeah, this was definitely a very hardcore challenge what I had to do here. If you really want something hardcore to really challenge yourself, this is like the game for you to play. But I wouldn't recommend this for people that will give up easily. Yeah, that was a pretty sick punch KO right there. So it was not easy what I had to do. Yeah, it was definitely a really fun... It was definitely a very hard game what I did. So we're gonna go to the next one. Yeah, and then when it got this is when it was easy. So this was definitely a challenging game, and it took a lot. My energy would go all the way up and down and up and down, and it was not a good feeling that I felt, so I went through a lot having to do this. Like, this really challenged me to my biggest limits possible. And we were able to beat this game, but it was a really huge struggle to do it. But we did it though, but it wasn't easy. Yeah, the reason I'm showing this one too is because this one had a sick knockout that you're gonna see at the very end of it. I was able to knock him down. Take him down. So as time went on, I got the hang of it. Yeah, it definitely was a really challenging series at what I did. So we're just showing you what I had to do. Yeah, it really pushed my skills to the biggest limits. Yeah, here's where we get the really sick knockout. Watch this. This was amazing. And what I'm gonna be talking about is the last one. And that's how you do it. Now I'm gonna go over my biggest struggle when I'm skipping all the way to Nick Bruiser. That's right. This one, if I were to be honest about this particular fighter, there was a really particular point where I almost thought I wasn't gonna beat this guy, believe it or not. As hard as I went at this, there was a certain point where I was just like, am I ever gonna do this? But, because his moves, as you can see, they were very tricky. Some of them were just like, really insane and stuff. So I had to give this all I had to beat Nick Bruiser. It was not easy in the slightest to do this. You would see in the video, I'm giving it all I have. Yeah, it was really insane. I took so many B12 pills and stuff to get this done. But it was not, this was definitely the biggest, hardest challenge I did. But getting through every fighter definitely wasn't easy. But this one, I had to give it my 100% all to beat him. It took almost all the energy in my body to beat this guy. But I'll tell you guys this right now, real strength is doing what you once thought that you couldn't do. That's where real strength comes from right there. Some inspirational words I thought I mentioned. And it was my determination and me not giving up is what really got me through this. And I was eventually able to take him down. This is a pretty amazing one right here. And he goes down again. The third time is when it got really crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what happened in the very end. So we'll just watch this for a bit. But yeah, this was definitely the most challenging thing I had to do right here. Because you have like 3 minutes to like knock out the fighter, which is what made all these so hard, and you only had 1 round to do it, so you really had no choice but to knock all these guys out. So this really tested me on timing, and this really tested me on my speed and coordination. Yeah, you see, I get knocked down, but I don't give up. I get back up and I keep going. Yeah, he got real crazy when he did that move. And basically, and then this crucial moment, and when the moment finally came, when I defeated Nick Bruiser, I was so happy with excitement that I shook the whole house with excitement and screamed, yes! Except louder than what I just did. I was so happy when I did this. It was amazing. It was incredible, the skills that I didn't think I had to do this, but I really did. So hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time for another talk video. Peace out, squad. Have a great day. Bye-bye.